How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about a company that has several catalysts. We're going to be going over looking at some of the different technologies that this company is involved in. We're going to be looking at the details, what to expect for this company moving forward, and we're also going to be talking about the overall stock market. We're going to go over looking at what are some important economic indicators we need to be watching out for, some important catalysts that are coming out this week. So we're going to be covering all this important information in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into it. So the company that we're going to be talking about is going to be KULR Technology Group Incorporated, ticker symbol KULR. As you can see, the stock is trading at $4.16. And let's talk about what this company is all about. So when you look at and go to their website, as you can see, this is a company that is energizing exploration. And KULR is a New York listed Bitcoin Plus company that builds and applies a growing portfolio of frontier technologies ranging from high performance energy systems to AI robotics. So this is a company that's involved in several technologies. So let's talk about some of the important catalysts and what this company has been involved in. So this company, as I mentioned, is a Bitcoin first company that also delivers cutting edge energy storage solutions for space, defense, robotics, and AI. And they just joined the Russell 3000 index, which opens them up to billions of dollars in passive inflows from ETFs and index funds. And that is going to be one of the biggest milestones and a potential catalyst for serious buying pressure. So later on, we're going to be looking at the technical analysis and the fundamentals, but this is an important highlight, an important thing to highlight on. So now let's talk about the numbers. So in the first quarter ending March 31st, 2025, KULR grew revenue by 40% year over year to 2.4 million. And what's also most impressive about this number is that they're just sitting on a rock solid balance sheet with over $100 million in cash and Bitcoin holdings and virtually no debt. And also on the Bitcoin side, they now own 920 Bitcoins, and year to date, that position has delivered a 260% return. And that is going to be a massive thing they can potentially use. And this by itself could be a real firepower that they can use to grow both their treasury and their core businesses. So that is the important thing to highlight of this Bitcoin holdings and some of the returns that they got, which is super important to highlight. So now let's talk about some important catalysts that just came up recently. So KULR partnered with Astroforge to build an advanced 500-watt battery pack for space missions, and they also secured a 6.7 million grant from the Texas Space Commission to expand their next-gen battery platforms with NASA. And another important catalyst is that their NASA verified battery cells were selected by a leading US space company for upcoming missions. And another catalyst is that they're also expanding into robotics with German Bionic, which is bringing AI-powered exoskeletons to the US workforce. So these are some important catalysts that this company had. So basically 2025 is shaping up to be transformational year for KULR. They consolidated their stock with a reverse stock split. They joined the Russell 3000. They boosted their revenue, and they stacked their Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So that is some of the massive things that they did. And right now, with virtually no debt and some of the strong partnership that they have and exposure to Bitcoin, space, and AI, this company is definitely set up for some massive growth in the near future. So definitely keep an eye on it. But let's go over and look at some of the important fundamentals about this company. So as you can see, the company is sitting at outstanding share of 39.45 million shares at the current moment. Insider owns 11.34% of that. Institution ownership is sitting at 19.89 million shares, and the stock price is definitely consolidating. So we'll see within the next few weeks, the next few months, if there's an important update that's coming out, we might potentially see a stock pop up. As you can see, the stock can definitely see some massive days depending upon what investors are looking for this company. So But if you want to go do more research about this company, definitely check out their website, and they also have a fantastic YouTube channel. If you want to go over and there and check out some of the videos and some of the batteries that they've been working on, the Bitcoin treasury strategy interview with the CEO and etc. is listed on their website, on their YouTube, so definitely check it out. But now let's talk about some of the important things you need to be watching out for the overall stock market. So we have some important economic data coming out for tomorrow and in October. So we have October 1st, ADP employment data for September is coming out. We have PMI data, construction, ISM manufacturing data is coming out tomorrow. And on Thursday, we have initial jobless claims data coming out. Also, this is really important to note. And we also have Dallas Fed president is going to be speaking at 10:30 a.m. And on Friday, also, we're going to have some important U.S. employment report data coming out, unemployment rate data, and U.S. hourly wages, etc. is going to be coming out. This is really important because last time that we saw some unemployment data and some of the things that the Fed definitely keeps an eye on to make their interest rate decisions. There's going to be the data that we need to be focusing on, depending on what the news is going to be out, what kind of data that they're releasing. The stock market can definitely have a significant impact on that one. So be on the lookout for that. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell. I'll catch you guys on another video, and have a wonderful day.